Hello, hello everyone. Hello Panda Sauce, hello Star. Panda Sauce on Twitch, Star on YouTube. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome everyone else. I might need to promote it a bit. I did not read you good job yet, so let's do that quickly. Oh, and I forgot to do that. So that's it. That's perfect. I was looking a bit at the new recruits we have. Sorry for that. I believe that Gray is not someone that's renamed. I believe that's one of the new member that we got. Jackie Chan maybe, I'm not sure. Russ as well. Twiki we got as well. So that's 4 people in the top 15. That's, you know, pretty solid for many of them. Hey, that's a lot of message. Foundry was the blast. I faced a friend from my old state and whooped his ass. That's pretty good. Good job. Hey, Azrael, thank you. Hello, and thank you for the good luck. Also sent me some report. And Greenfield, hello, hello, welcome. I see that's you, Black Reaper. So which are the ones from today? Is that today? No, that's not today. We are the 11th. So that's our friend Star in Foundry today, I guess. Yeah. Kicking butt. Hopefully I can burn some people today as well. We'll see. I'm not gonna buff crazily. We'll see the opponents we have, but at least 10, I guess. At least 10. You start to be strong. You know, these guys get a strong free-to-play. So Gwen is using Mia. Did you finish your video with the formation type? It is finished. It is reviewed by a few people of, you know, that I trust. So I'll publish it tomorrow. I'm just hesitating about a few more details about the video, but more like for, you know, SEO, and you know, that was a lot of work. So I try to I try to make it work for myself too. But the video is being uploaded as well. I, you know, uploaded it yesterday. I'm trying to get the subtitles in, like auto dubbing by AI. Finished, like it's over 24 hours and they are not finished yet. It's very, very slow lately for the auto dubbing by AI, which means usually that few languages are failing. Like if none of the language are failing, like if all the 21 language YouTube is allowing are translated properly, it takes a few hours. But as soon as one language is failing, I guess it's trying again and again and again, and it can take up to, you know, I mean, I still have a video that still don't have anything, right? I still have some video that are not, but are 3 or 4 days old, that they are not with the subtitle yet. So you also have Foundry. So yeah, it's ready. It's Gen 1 to 6. You probably gonna do things differently after the video. Like for me, I really see joiners differently from everything that I've said before, everything that I've done before. And that's based on, you know, hopefully the latest, best information available. So I got help from PCB. That's one of the admin on the Wellness Discord. I got help from a few other people. Spent a lot of time researching as well, you know. So it should shake up the way we use joiners, even for ourselves. And I'm starting to think about Gen 7 to 10 as well. So tomorrow, it will be tomorrow evening. I need to work a bit on it tomorrow during my lunch or something like that. So I'll set it up around like, you know, 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. UTC, something like that. That was a rally versus a rally, I guess. I mean, they have a Patrick and they have no gear, so that's probably a big thing for you, right? Because they look quite a bit stronger overall. That's, you know, that's quite a bit at your for where you are in the game, basically. It's not like nothing. The stats are pretty good as well. I mean, that's missing from the heroes, but that's good you are winning. So you could rally lead, I guess? Or you are just like garrisoning? No, it was offense. I might rally lead a bit tonight, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. And this one, solo march versus solo march, that was super close. So I guess the guy is a bit stronger than you. Okay, fair enough, he had the buff. I mean, they are not that strong to buff 20%. That seems insane to me, like the waste of, you know, of gems for 20% buff that early. It's not really that early anymore. You're not really in the early stage of the game anymore. So no stat bonus. I mean, that's solo march, right? So that's... I guess that's to be expected kind of thing. Is the music okay or a bit loud? How are you doing with that? I did not put it very loud initially. So 21, thank you very much for being here, guys. What heroes do you recommend for joiners? Matmab. It's the topic of tomorrow's video, so I'll not answer that tonight. That's the only question I'm not gonna answer. I go like in depth from Gen 1 to Gen 6 to like kind of put the bases of joiners. And I cut at Gen 6 is because I think Gen 7 seems to change things quite a bit. And, you know, kind of while making the video and looking at things, it seems to change things quite a bit. So, wait, is it already after the Foundry? No, the video will be Monday. The video will be Monday. I still need to do the thumbnail. I think I will redo the thumbnail. I'm not happy with the thumbnail, the way it looks. And that's very important. And I have a few things I want to edit as well, finally. There are a few edits I want to make. So it's gonna take a tiny bit more time, guys. I usually release things as soon as they are recorded, 99% of the time. But you know, some videos are a lot of work, so I try to learn the YouTube game and to make it right, like in terms of, you know, SEO, all these things. So it's actually, you know, serving the channel on the long term. It's not just useful for, it's like, you know, it's working on a few levels, right? And it should not be a flop like the last one I done about Joiner that was like fully wrong, but that should be pretty good. So I'm really excited for it. I need to promote it on my state as well. I think many people need to watch it, to be honest. I think quite a few people will benefit from watching it. I have not much to do before Foundry, so it can be a chill and, you know, kind of a chill and talk stream like we did for Bear. I've been skiing today with the wife and stuff, so I've not been home that much. So I still have a bit of stamina to burn, and few other details, but nothing too crazy. So that I need to do soon. That I need to do as soon as I can. Like doing that, you know, doing that joiner. I mean, it's not just joiner, right? So it's ratios that you can use. It's a hero that you should use as a rally leader, and it's joiners you should use as well. And kind of explaining as well, you know, all of it, right? Why do you use these joiners? Because I think some people won't align with tomorrow's video. Let's put it that way. Not everyone might align about tomorrow's video, but I'm happy with it. I think that's what's okay right now. You know, it's coming like from what we know is best at that stage of the game, from people doing the theory crafting and everything. So it should be okay, right? Should not be any surprise about it. There was some more reports. We can look a bit more at report. Why am I training T7? It's a T8, I think, but that's, you know, that's because I got T11. But the way it works for troops is promoting, giving more points in event when you push, right? Because you pre-trained. If I train T11 all the times, you know, when there is an event and I'm using my speed ups, I need to train from scratch. When I pre-train T7, from T1 to T7 is already trained. So when I promote, I need to do, I mean, in my case, it's T8. I need to do T8 to T11 with a promotion. So all of that is already pre-trained before the event where I want to push. So you make far more points. The best point you make in promoting troop is usually the one before the latest one you get. But that's, you don't train enough troops to use all your speed ups. I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I might actually need to go down. I think I need to go back to, if I wanted to use all my speed ups on promotion, I think I need to go back to 5 or 6, something like that. I need to go a lot lower. Hey, Fox. Why not T10? Just really, it's like the last part I've said, which, you know, might be, I might have said it when you were writing your question, but just in case, it's like really, you know, especially for me, but overall, even for you, you don't have enough, if you have T11, you don't have enough speed ups. I mean, you have far too many speed ups, sorry, to promote T10 to T11. So you will do promotion and most point on a small portion of your speed ups. You will still do far more points if you promote all the way, like all your speed ups. And for me, because my research is nearly done, I need to train for general speed ups as well. So you can see it's nearly tripling. It's 200% more, right? I have 100 days here and I have 50 days here, more or less. So that's why I probably need, if I want to make a lot of points in SVS, I probably need to train T5 or T6. That will give me far more points. So I might consider that. In your alliance, are you doing one guy offense, another defense? It's a bit free for all. It's a bit free for all. We are not over, how do you say? We are not like over planning Foundry, but you know, we are used to work together for a long time, so. But by default, people are not super offensive. Like our wells are not very offensive. So it depends a bit on the day and on the opponent. It's point for SVS, for KOI, whichever you want. As long as it is training troops, it works on any event that you train troops. But you know, the one that makes sense is not these 2 days event, is really KOI or King of Icefield or... I mean, you could do Alliance Showdown if you want to, but I really don't think it's worth it, to be honest, so... probably far better on KY or SVS. Hey Quentin, I'm tired. You know, when skiing, first time skiing of the year, so my body feels it. It was nice, was not too bad. It's a Sunday, we had snow yesterday, so it was a bit crowded, but overall because it's outside of the holiday period, so even if like the parking are full of cars, like the slopes are not that crowded, and we had a bit of sun. The snow was a bit it was even too cold at some, in some places, so that it's not like, how do you explain? I don't know how to explain in English, to be honest, skiing in English, but it was like, yeah, it was too cold. We went to Léger. I don't know, it's a very popular ski resort for like English people. Good idea to do remaining 2 cycle of FC6. I should probably drop to even FC5, I think, to be honest. Because like below FC5 you start to pre-train so little, so it does not, I mean, for me I'll push in a month and a half. Something like that. So, it's a month and a half of pre-training. So that's whatever I pre-train is like it's 45 days. Times 3, so it's 100 days of speed-ups of pre-training, so, it's already pretty good. Yeah, snow, it's not very... There is not much snow right now in France, but it was snowing yesterday and the day before, so... But, like at where I live, we had like... that you can see on the table, there is like 5-10 centimeters, right? It's more like close to 5. And when we arrived at the bottom of the ski resort was like 10. And higher it's a bit more, but it's not crazy amount, but it's cold. It has been quite cold for a long time, so the snow is not really melting. Just that the quality of it is not amazing sometimes. It's not amazing sometimes. Just let me check. I'm just a bit careful about messages because, I had some viewer that wanted their message not to be shown too much. So I'll just check them very quickly. I don't know, can you honestly what needs to be worked on? Let me know, Mini, if you're on stream or not, else I'll come back to you later. If you are not on the live. I mean, oh sorry, that's the wrong one. The snow is very good when it's not too much in the shadows, right? The issue is like because you have been very cold for quite a while. When it's too cold, it's like you don't slide on it properly. It's kind of sticking. It's not sticking to your skis, but it feels like it's kind of, how do you say? Let me learn a few words of English tonight. Not Portuguese, English. It's not the right word at all. Like it's like the snow is adhering to the ski, it feels. So it's like you're not like sliding like with ease. It's kind of like not really good. What is the best pack for crystal? It really depends, Julius. If you just care about crystals or if you care about a few other things. I mean, that guy is pretty solid. Like, it's a Bradley, you don't have a Bradley, but you are still using 60/40, right? So, how do you find 60/40 lately? Was it working for you, or we might do 60/40 tonight? When we try to attack people a bit. Might be only doing 60/40 tonight. Hey David, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I have a few David, so I'm not sure, you know. There are a few of you in the comments. Often. But whichever you are, thank you very much. Enjoy Foundry if you play tonight as well, guys. Good luck. It starts very, very soon. What do we have right now? We don't have much, to be honest. I cannot even do some shots. What do we have next week? Maybe update my guide on 44 student this week. I forgot if I did it. Maybe update my guide on Tyrant as well. Maybe a few things to do, but tomorrow, important video tomorrow. Then the rest is like the usual. So I'll stream Tuesday evening, very likely. I'll try to stream Sunday. Yeah, I'll try to be on Sunday all day. We'll see how it goes. But if you want to give me some context, Julius, which crystal you are, do you care about anything else? Or you just want fire crystal? Do you want fire crystal shards? Do you want fire crystal? You are working on building? Are you working on T11? It's a bit of a... There's a bit of nuances eventually with these. Don't we got Bradley this week. Should I 3-star him immediately? Then max him later? It really depends on the shards you have. But to me, my experience was really that so many people put him 3+ immediately, and my arena was terrible the first week. So I think even if it's KY, it's like not that many shards. It's 175 shards, right? So, you know, even if you are saving for SVS, it's not gonna be 175 shards that do much in your push in the next 3 months, if you wait 3 months for your next SVS. So I will put him like widget 1, or widget 1 will be great if you use him for bear, widget 2 and 3 stars. That if you have the stars to do what you want, right? If you have the stars to do Edis, if you have the stars for doing these things, if you go for Edis, that could be, oh, my game is like, I'm just trying to get you a bit bigger. So maybe we will do it in OBS. That's a bit easier. Yeah, do you do Edis? What's your plan? I mean, if you use 60-40 as well, I don't know if like Bradley's 3-star is better than Greg for 60-40, for example. That's quite unclear to me. I'm not sure what is not offering me anything. I mean, if you don't mind waiting SVS, do SVS, of course, but no, that might be okay. No, not okay at all even. But there are no infantry, so it was quite close. When there is no infantry left, Idandry good after, depends on what you want. If I had to do Gen 8 again, I will ditch Sonia and I will do Hendrik. Because Hendrik is better in arena, he's a better joiner as well. So if you do 2 heroes, if you do Gatot plus another one, I will 100% do Hendrik now. Now that I understand. He's really a good joiner for Bear, for example. For Bear, he's like equivalent to JC or Siyun for Bear. So Hendrik is really, really good. is a 25% joiner, so that will make more sense tomorrow when you guys look at the video, but overall 20% joiner are not good. You want 25% joiner. And Hendrik is another kind of 25% joiner, and it's kind of a rare skill. There are not that many heroes that got the skill that Hendrik has, so it's often very easy to have Hendrik in a rally with benefiting fully to the rally and without having a duplicate skill on another hero. So he's a pretty good joiner. Amazing in arena. He goes very well with Bradley in arena. So 100% do Hendrik if I would do 2 Gen 8. And if you care about arena, I will do 100% Hendrik, at least 4 stars. Don't have to max him out, but like when you are Gen 9, you can play with Zura, and Hendrik, Zura, Bradley is a deadly combo. It's like insane combo. It's like Greg Alonso, Lin. It's that kind of combo. Or probably, you know, I forgot Gen 5 if you play 3 marksman, to be honest, but it might be like, you know, Gwen, Lin, Alonso, or Greg, something like that. It's totally insane. Totally insane. So I will strongly suggest Hendrik. Yeah, 4 star if you can, yeah. That's good enough for arena. Of course, you know, every star you add is stronger, but you can do like, you know, 4 stars widgets. Level 3 is gonna really help you in arena a lot, and then yeah, and you can use them as a joiner on bear. So nothing to wait, like, you know, I don't think you will change him for, I'm not sure, because I don't have him, right? I skipped him because everyone was like, yeah, Hendrik is not that good and Sonia is far better, but in arena, people that have Hendrik and me with Sonia, I got destroyed by people with Hendrik, so I'm not really sure to understand. Like, Sonia is good, don't get me wrong, but she's not amazing. Like, she's not amazing, and that's a 20% skill, so that's not so good. Yeah, you should star. I really think you should. To be honest, like, I mean, I think everyone should care about arena, to be honest, especially if you can play at reset, but it's so much rewards. And if you do Hendrik, Xura, you're cooking. You're really cooking. So let's just do that. So I'm not joining any rallies when it's time to go Foundry. Let's just go on the farm for 2 minutes while we wait. Do you guys figured out how many shards you get per gen? I should have kept track of that, more or less. But with VIP 12, it feels like I can do 2 heroes every gen nowadays and regularly 3 to 5 stars. It's really how it feels, to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna do anything more here. I'm not improving anything on my heroes, so I'll still set up the ratio, but you know, it's not gonna do much. Let's go, let's see. I can't get above top 100 in arena, Medi. Yeah, I mean, if you're free to play, you want to be top 500, that's very easy, right? Then the next goal is really top 100 if you can. If you play at reset, you can try to be top 50, but that's, you know, it could be a bit tough if you are in like a competitive neighborhood. Like, we have a lot of big states around us with a lot of spenders and stuff, so even our state, so top 50 is I do it most day though. I do it most day toward the end of the week. At the beginning of the week, I'm top 100 at best, sometimes not even, because there are just too much competition, you know, on the first few days, and I don't play at reset. So if I lose, you know, if I got attacked 1 or twice or 3 times, I'm basically not top 100 anywhere close to that. I got around 950 at the end of Gen 6. I was broke Gen 5. I mean, Gen 5 should be where you empty your shards, right? Because, I mean, you will see tomorrow, but like, yeah, you should empty your shard Gen 5. For joiners and stuff, there are so many good things to do. I'm curious what you think about the video that Chizgul made about these the experts. I really don't have the same opinion on that one. But it's a lot more about the heroes and a lot less about the expert. Fox, I transferred a lot and piled up a lot of shard. That's really good. That's what you want to do. That's really important. So see, like my heroes are shit. Sometime I got, I mean, that's quite higher than me, but that's escort, you don't care. That's heroes. Especially if you transfer early, you are stuck in Gen 5 or 4 or 5 for a long time. For me, I stayed in Gen 4 over 6 months. See how Xura is healing? And even if it's not like a crazy lineup at the back, it's really not a crazy lineup at the back. But the Xura is healing a lot, and with Hendrik and Bradley, it's impressive. See, like there's no Xura. I might probably win, but there is a Hendrik, so but there is no Bradley, so that should be okay. I mean, you talk about the first and the fourth, right? I mean, the first for me, like they really don't do that much. So the first, I'm not too worried about. But he was talking about the fourth skill, and I'm like, maybe I don't pay enough attention to it. That could be. But when I lose, it's not about. It's about heroes. It's better heroes. But maybe because he has all the heroes as well. So maybe, you know, when you are like a whale and you are like quite stronger than I am, then, you know, 4% of stats is like a make or break. But I don't think for like smaller players, like for my farm and stuff, it's all about heroes. I beat easily people I have best heroes. I get beaten by the one that they have best heroes, and Olger has nothing to do with that. So it's time to go. It's time to go. Foundry never waits. Hope you piled up your mission for tomorrow if you have the Flaming Fang. Let me just do that. No, Foundry did not start. Then we are going on the main to make it happen. Maybe no, I'll do that after. Let's go to Foundry. Let's see our opponent. Let's see if we buff up or not. Foundry just open. I just need to heal to be able to join, and then we'll see what we do. Pop the pets. And that's good. That's pretty good. So we are again. Oh, we are against. No. So I don't know these guys. Dragon of Chaos. I mean, that's a freaking 60 billion power alliance. We are like 40 right now. So I hope it's their B team. But that's a big spender. Like, you have the $1,000 a month. For now, there is no globe. So let's me buff. Do I buff 20 or 10? I might buff 20. I think I'm still I buff 20 on the one I got a lot and buff 10 on the other ones. Well, that's one I got a lot. But that's gonna be okay. We'll see. I don't think that's gonna matter a lot. Deployment capacity is important, and we want to do 60-40, I guess, if we burn people. So let's fix that. So we're ready to party. Tonton, do you know how many states could transfer currently Gen 5? It depends, right? But you should be able to transfer 500-600 states in total. But closer when you are Gen 8 to 9. Right now you might be able to transfer 300 states, something like that. Am I wrong? Yeah, that's what I'm... You should be able to transfer more or less 300 states for now, and then, you know, you can do more later. Gen 5 you might be able to do a bit more already. We should have globes, right? So we have Webster, that's our stronger player, and we have Denise. That should be around. That's another globe, right? So we have 2. I mean, Denise is really not spending as much as he used to, so he starts to be falling behind quite a bit. But Webster, you know, she might be quite stronger than them. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I can burn for a few minutes, you know, if something is fun to do. I'll burn a bit, else, you know, I'll play for... Is it doing anything? Foundry report, yeah, it's doing a lot. And this guy, can I scout this guy? I mean, it's totally doable, right? So what do we need to do? So that's usually where Webster is. So I'm just checking a bit what's going on. So usually she goes here, Miss Cat. Let me, you know, the more important stuff. Then we'll go burn a bit later. So here we can do assassin. Where is he? He's a bit far, so but we can do. Can I still join? Did he cancel? Wow. So Denise is here. And they are defending. Yeah, I can probably take that one after that. When we got the teleport, refreshing. So defeat. I mean, that dude is pretty strong. So if she goes again, we should be able to do. Webster, where she is. So let's do that. They are injured. Is she going again? So for me, I can do that one. We can do that. I can take that one. And hopefully she goes again. So far they have a bit of an edge, but we, you know, getting things back under control. Webster has quite a few march. He's pretty strong, so we got the extra teleport, so we should be able to get that one off. It's just that they will be able to take it back. We'll see how it goes. And my rally is full, so everyone arrive in time. So we'll see how it goes. So she's going. No, we are not. Okay, 6 seconds. So they managed to defend again and to refresh quite a bit, and wow, there are quite a lot more now. I mean, that dude is quite above when you compare. So either we need to double rally, but I'm not sure I can be of help. It's a bit beyond my league, to be honest. I already transferred 350 states and watched this transfer and still can transfer. Yeah, but you know, overall it's 180 days compared to your city creation maximum, right? And you should probably be at 120 days. So depending on the amount of state that the game created and the rate of state creation around when you started the game. So it could be 400, could be 450, but I will bet that you cannot do more than that, more or less. Maybe 500 max, and you might end up being able to do 700 to 750 if really the game created them very quick when you were, you know, when you created your city. So but that's pretty good already. That's pretty good. 350, you should be really a lot stronger compared to people that are, you know, your level of spending or free to play. Where is Doublon? Is he far? So we're walking. Let's see if I can get it. So far we need to get a bit more building. Denise is burning, so if he can burn a bit, that would be nice. He can do a better job than me at burning. I hope you are doing med school to be an Ayurvedic doctor, Star. Is med school hard in India? I guess it is everywhere, right? I don't think there are much country where... Like in France, it's like one of the hardest things. They make it quite crazy. There is so much waste basically in med school. Like people are burning out, they are dropping, they are struggling so much to get through it. It's like very, very tough. So if you're in med school and you're watching me, like... Doublon is going again, but I don't have good joiners. So what can I join with? I'll give him what can I give him? I mean... What's the time for his rally? Wow, 45 sec. See, I got in. I managed to get in. So this one we cannot really take, but this one was a lot less troops. Dog Queen, kicker butts. I mean, she probably just had one kicker butt. quite, you know, quite stronger overall stats. She might not be buffed. Well, she's buffed like me, some 10, some 20. So right now we have a bit of an edge. I just need to understand, like I have a lot of things returning, so I might actually need to teleport, you know? I might actually teleport, because I got my teleport on cooldown. So I might just teleport here, to be honest. Send my second march inside and let they are rallying. Let's see if 60-40 does better. Oh, she's reinforcing. She's reinforcing, so let's do here. And let's get some infantries back. I want to be a rally leader because I want a bigger cap. Let's confuse her a bit. So we cannot take this one. Like they are too strong. They cannot take this one, we are too strong. So that's gonna be, see how it works with the middle as well. That guy will be able to zero, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, my account is not too bad, right? I've been, you know, I've been stepping up a bit with the YouTube channel and stuff. Spending a bit more, so that's not too bad. I mean, he should be burning by now. Hopefully very soon, that should be okay. It's not great so far. It might be one or two more attacks because I really don't hurt him a lot. You know, he is burning a teleport, so that's so Webster is under attack, repair facility, all of that is under control. Doublon is getting transit, so they took transit. I just did not pay attention if he's reinforced. Yeah, he's reinforced, right? No, he's not. So he healed. He healed his troops, so that's whatever. So let's stop wasting. Let's get back my infantry. Let's rally him. So they are going middle with their stronger player. We are getting here. We are getting that one, so that's pretty good. That's important to get. Getting that one as well. Queen is scouting me, but that does not matter. People like to fight, so you know, they're using speed ups and stuff. I don't know if it's, I just hope wow. Should I go here then? He's rallying me. He's rallying me where? He's rallying me here inside this one. So I need to swap. Because he's probably quite stronger. I don't know if I can see his gear, but... So Dengar kind of. Yeah. He's gonna kick my butt, right? Destination. I mean... The dude ported, right? So I might need to join a few rallies. So are we, no, there is no offense right now going on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't have a march. I do. What's going on? I think people find Foundry fun. I agree, especially after Tundra Armlings. I think Foundry was getting a bit boring. And people... yeah, I'm not doing much when I attack people individually. I just need to get my main march here to hope that it's not his main hero. But they are taking quite a few buildings right now, so... that might be an issue. So let me... he's going soon, so let me swap for now. And Miss Cat is here, so maybe she shares stats with me. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we have a bit of a chance. And how we are with the joiners. So we have Wuming, Reyna, Sonia, Molly. So Molly is terrible, so I want Renee. And do I have better? Yeah, I want Gatot as well. I want Gatot. So then we have Reyna, Wuming, Gatot, Renee. So that's quite a bit better, right? What can I send here? I mean, if you're in med school, you are allowed to miss some streams. Is that what first year? Is that like in France, like first year is insane? It's like either a make or break. If you pass for all the little I know, I did not do it myself, so no interest in that myself. But first year is really tough, and then if you pass first year, it's not easy. But you know that's where people are dropping out. Is like first year mostly. People care to fight, not to gather, you know? On both sides. There's nobody gathering. So I'll take the rally, see how it goes. The only issue is... I'm here. So if it's his main rally, we got wrecked, right? If it's not his main rally, we have a good chance. But if it's main rally, we got... It's not his main rally, so we could defend. It's not full at all, so fair enough. It's like crazy shit gear basically he has. But the map is very red so far. So Wobster is here. She probably has 3 march with gear a bit. The dude ported, so they were hoping to get, but... Who do we have that's decent here? Try to see if I can get here. It's tough to burn people, right? That's insane. I mean, he has T11 troops. Can I get him? That's gonna be really tough, but that's very, very low. So, very low amount of troops. So, let's do 2 minutes. And they got it back. So let me try to give my second march here. Let's just try to get the teleports. And where can I help? I can help here with some troops. I'll send a good march. This is okay as well as a joiner. She's not the best at all, but that's okay. And do I get people in my rally? 1 minute. That's where it's cheaper to get people going. That one is okay, right? It's 1 sec sooner. I'll probably do FC9 then T11. At least 1 or 2, right? Probably, unless you know, probably can keep one that you do slowly over time, unless they announce T12 soon, something like that. But else, you know, I'll be doing like 1 or 2, then FC10. I think that's really worth it. Wow. I need Emma to be in. I need that dude to be in. Let's go. Hopefully this one is not really well defended, so the guy is quite stronger, but I mean, they took it, of course. Of course they took it. Wow. Am I so bad at looting? So let me get some of these. That's 3 points. I need to reinforce as well because he's probably quite strong. He's okay actually. He's really much okay. As long as I reinforce solo. I don't know if we only have good fight, but that's not too bad. That's kind of balanced. I did not see like all the reports and all the stuff, but that's kind of balanced so far. I mean, they have a lot of meteors, so I don't think we have that much, to be honest. They are rallying, attacking. I don't know if they are really strong, but that's we don't have many joiners. I feel a bit lonely. Let me get... Ah, that was probably close, no? Right, 1.4 million. I missed there was a rally inside. Because I saw 54k in one of the reports and I was like, maybe I got a chance? But no, I don't. So that was a lot of speed up wasted in gems. But they lost middle, so, you know. They lost middle. I still have my main march. So I can do quite a bit. Can do quite a bit with it. Because they kind of had a lot of globs coming, I mean, glob meteor coming for that one, so. They will of course get back to middle. This one might be going down, to be honest. We might be able to get it. Because Miscat is quite strong and that dude, I don't know if Martina can hold. That's a lot of points. And we seems to get most of it. Yeah, that's a lot of points that we did not get. That's a lot of points we did not get. But so far we're winning. That's a decent amount. We got, most people got, we are missing a few people that are not showing up, so that's a bit of an issue. But there, you know, it's 24 versus 24, so at least that's fair. They are not really doing much in terms of burning and stuff, so. Is Kismayas attacking? Yeah, I don't have anything, right? I need to wait until I can. Like really a lot of people have really bad matchups or that doesn't even show up. Yeah, it's I mean for us when we tag with that many players, sometimes we have a very bad matchup, so we tag with like 27 people, I think. 26 and they tag with 29, so should I teleport again, to be honest? Are they going for middle or not? Tenga is going for Denise, so that's something. So I need to kind of stay middle for a little while. I kind of want to get 4 of my marches back, to be honest. With the teleport I can do. Where can I go? Let's do a 3-minute rally here. Let's take time. Let's let people time to... Let's not burn too many speed ups. They managed to get that one. Managed to get that one. This one we can do Nora. It's not the best, but I should have done Wooming and not Nora. Let's do 1 minute on each. I'm gonna keep one march active. Yeah, we gather quite a bit more than they do. So what do we have? We have JC, René. That's not amazing. How far is the rally? Marching 2 minutes. So let's do better than that. Let's do better than that. And let's put back Denise. So we have 2 René, we have 3 René, we have 1 Gatot, and what the ratio? Oh, we could use 1 René. We could use 1 René, to be honest. We could use 1 René, so let's go back. 2 Patrick, 1 Gatot, 1 René. That's not too bad for Foundry. So where are we with my rally? I did not pay attention. 45 sec, 2 minutes. Betty need a bit of help. And everybody, wow. That's a lot of gems. That's not even enough. That's when you check late. That's what happened. You waste a lot of gems. Is she better? She's sooner 1 sec, right? So that should be okay. In Webster she can gem, so that's pretty okay. Oh, she's that quick. It's already gemmed. But that's start to be a comfortable at, you know. That's time to be comfortable, but that's failed. So that's the dude is Danga failed on middle, okay, and me I failed on. Wow, that's pretty bad. That's Gengar as well, with a decent march. So Gengar I cannot really do. So I'll rather refresh middle for now. Not this one. Not with my main march. Webster managed to get it. That was really important to explode it because they had a lot of points. So let's refresh middle if we can, and then gathering is kind of okay for us. And is going middle. Here is pointless to get it. He is too strong, so I cannot take it myself. Attack your garrison here. That's gonna be okay. That's probabilistic Gengar as well. Is it? What's... Oh, that's the cat. Gengar is the cat. So with that little dude... Oh, that's... MRK09, but I don't know their stats. That's them. Yeah, they are a good spender, so they are off. That's quite above me. So, but if it's not their best match, I have a shot. So let me fix the joiner. So Patrick, René, Magnus. Wow, we need to cycle through a lot of people. Was it enough? No, was not enough. So Patrick, René, Wooming, that's a lot better. And that was not before they are actually attacking, so that's That's okay. And where should I rally? Patron got kicked. Lucifer is pretty strong. Okay, so I got kicked out from here. So let's go here. I think that's really important. And then I'll reinforce wherever we need. Let's do only 2 minutes, not to give them too much time. I really wish these are on 2 lines, to be honest. Like the scrolling right and left is like super annoying. So are they going again middle? Or yeah, they're going again middle. So let's give something good middle. What can we give middle? Can give Mia. I should actually give Mia. So that will be one of the big surprises from tomorrow's video for many of you, I guess, is Mia is the best joiner offense and defense. So you should totally have a Mia in nearly every situation, either in the rally leader rally or... So that we will want. I need to be inside to cycle through it, but that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be for next time. If we survive, that's gonna be for next time. Anyone guess why Mia is the best? It's a quiz. It's one of the best. The quiz. Before tomorrow's video. So my rally was not full at all and I did not manage it, so I'm assuming it went terrible, and that's their best march. So that could be one of the issues as well for us. Marching 2 minutes. Oh, they are marching but not middle. They are marching but not middle. So I thought they were rallying from the middle. I did not pay attention that their rallies was totally for someone else. Something else. But that's give us quite a bit of time to... Then should I do something else? Mia elements of surprise buff. Yes, but it's actually not that element of surprise. That's the main key, right? Am I in any of the building being attacked? I meant at the joiner for me, not just... That dude is as well... no, that's the facility, that's not the gathering. I'll join that rally and then I'll go some... I don't have any marches. So where am I? I'm everywhere. So that's being attacked. That's not being attacked. That's not being attacked. So I kind of need be able to port soon. That's probably not gonna go very well for us. We are reinforcing, so that might be defending. It's not reduction, it's damage up, right? It's not 25, right? It's 50 she gives. But 50% chance to give. But what people have been right about for Mia, let me just check middle, is, and that, you know, I should have known for a long time, but I've been neglecting some stuff sometimes, is that all troop attacks a 50% chance, and that's 50% per troop type. So if you have infantry, it's 50% chance. Every turn the infantry is attacking, it's 50% chance. But if you have lancers, it's as well on the same turn, it's another 50% chance. And if you have marksmen, it's another 50% chance. So the average of that, I mean the expectation of that is 87.5% chance to give 50% damage. So you are far above 25% damage in average. You are far above, because that's as soon as you have 3 troop types, it's 87.5% chance to give 50% damage based on, you know, on tests people have done. That's why Mia is insane. She's far better than Jessie, she's far better than Siyun. Because when you have nearly 90% chance to get 50% chance damage, you know, unless you get highly unlucky with the 10%, which is, you know, will happen from time to time. It will happen from time to time, but it's gonna be pretty rare. That's why Mia, you want Mia. That will be a big thing in everything we do in tomorrow's video. 50 people, thank you very much for being here, guys. That's pretty cool. I'll be moving soon. That's a bit boring right now, but we have some rallies going on. That one is 1 minute. Denis is attacking that dude, but I'm not that far. I'm not that long. That's for the 4 best joiner Gen 4. You'll have to wait tomorrow. I spent too much time working on that video for giving the answer away 24 hours before. But not just because to give you the answer, right? It's not just about giving you the name, it's about going through the process of explaining why they are the best. If I give you the name, next time you will come and ask me, what are the next names? And you will never be able to kind of fishing for yourself, right? You will never be able to be like, okay, that's why and that's how it works. And when they will release a new heroes, or when they will make change to the game, you will coming back to me and say, oh, what's best? But with tomorrow's video, you are more likely to be able to say, okay, I understand why it's best, and I don't need someone to tell me why it's best. I can actually look at the skills and I can decide what's best very likely, right? For some of them. So that's hopefully the point of the video tomorrow. It's not just to tell you the names, and if you don't care about understanding, that's okay as well. But it's to explain why these are the best, without going into too much of the crazy details about it. So hopefully it's enough. So we don't have much going on right now. We are winning by quite a bit, and they are not really doing much. That guy left. So I could gather a bit. But for now it's pretty quiet, so I want to see what's going on. So they are going for munition, but that's us. So they moved, right? He moved. So where did he go? Okay, so maybe he went on the offense. I mean, it's not gonna go very well for him, is it? But if he does not take some of the building, it's not really gonna go well for them. Let me join in the burning. Thank you for watching it. No, but I know, then, you know, I think it really will make a bit more sense tomorrow. And it should be either understandable and it's not too complex and giving most of the answers. People that really care to understand more, you know, there is all the answers on most nerds basically. So 800, quick question, do you think will be next seasonal event and when? It's pretty simple for seasonal event. We kind of have a very good idea what's going on until the end, you know, for the next 6 months. We have Chinese New Year around like 20th, 25th of January. We have Valentine mid-February, and then we have the anniversary of the game around the 10th of March, usually. So that's the next 3. And then we always have once a month in June, May, and April. But it seemed like the first year of the game varied from the second year of the game with these. Like some of them became bigger events, some of them became weaker events. So I forgot all the name, but there is, you know, one of them every month, basically. That's a good march on Webster, and we have... We just missed maybe 1 Rene. Can I get 1 Rene here? That's gonna be big if we can get 1 Rene. I don't have Rene. We need 1 Rene to kick their butts. Are they going already? Oh yeah, that was the 1 minute rally. Let me do like 33-33. I don't have enough lance infantries anymore. I want a bit much too many solo. Where are these? I want to secure the win. So gathering is key to win. Gathering is really key to win. So what do we want? Patrick. There is nobody coming at us, so but let's just promote Rene. Fat, we good, and we just need to put... Webster is not rally leader anymore here. So we got Patrick, Gatot, one Magnus. Well, no, we want... who is after her? She's already here. So that will be Patrick next. So to Patrick, Rene, Gatot. It's not great, it's okay. It's a Foundry, so... And Gengar is being destroyed by Webster. She's really quite stronger than him. And she starts to have charm 15 and 16, so... that starts to be good for us. Hey Sat, hello. Quick question. Do you think we'll be next? Oh, that was you asking. I did not pay attention who was asking. Hello Sat, welcome. I was thinking you need 1 attack up, 1 damage up, 1 health up, Mia. Something like that. Something like that. But that's, you know, that... If you use Geronimo, you don't want... I mean, if you use Geronimo, he has Jesse and Siyun in him, right? That's the thing of Geronimo. He has damage up and attack up already. So, because it's a Gen 1 to 6 video, these are already in Jesse Siyun, so... But early gen, you don't have much choice. But, you know, later you have a lot of choice. You really have a lot of choice, and you can have... Especially in defense, you can never have a double, stacking joiner, so you have only multiplicative 1 and very good ones. And Gen 7 and 8, it starts to become crazy. I mean, Gen 7, not really. does not change much actually, just like the combination of heroes you use, because Bradley is a monster. Edits probably start to be better than Geronimo in offense. I'm kind of on the fence on that. I'm not too sure yet if with the change of Geronimo, Edis is better in Gen 7 in offense. And then Gen 8, you know, you start to have Hendrik. That's a very good joiner. You have Gordon. That seems, what I understood is that Gordon is working very well when you don't have Mia somehow. Gordon and Mia are not going well together. Is it Mia? I think it's Mia. I have some notes somewhere, things like that. So there are pretty cool stuff we can do later. So Chinese New Year, last year, I mean, I think Shield, before he went on holidays, he made a video about like prepare for getting the city skin and stuff. So I don't think I was making video last year at that time, because I started the video on the 11th of February, right? So now we will have like a, because I don't always keep my, I used to make written guide on all of these, but I don't rarely keep them, right? So now that the time they are trying to get all the buildings one by one and to win the game. But they are too far. But he has, I mean, that's really good for us, right? For once, we have the bigger player, and she's pretty strong, so really happy to see that. I'm only spending on seasonal event, that's why I'm asking. To be honest, it's often, like, it depends on the seasonal event, but often, like, the first $100 are very beneficial on seasonal events. In many regards, like, seasonal events have crazy reward for the first $100 spent. And then, you know, you get a bit of a diminishing return, right? But the first $100 spent are crazy, and most of them, the one we did not get for a very long time is Tundra Adventure. I think we had it 3 or 4 times. And then they kind of gave us the second year of the game, and we are the third year of the game. And in the third year of the game, they gave us like proper seasonal events, individual seasonal event per seasonal event, instead of feeding with Tundra Adventure. But I would love one day to be able to max Tundra Adventure. I think it would be a very one, but I think it's pretty expensive. That will be really, we'll find it very fun. My lineup was Gwen, so I missed a question. It's nice to see people, okay. It's nice to see people try and eat you when they are really nice chief gear and they can't burn me. And I burn them with my hero gear. I mean, yeah, hero gear is, I think, is most people will prefer hero gear if you know what you do, because it's giving the right stats and it helps you in arena. So why would you want chief gear and chief charm when you can get something that works in exploration in arena and that give you the same, you know, as good stats as charms? Sorry for the pop of the chair. And the charms are so expensive. Charm is crazy expensive. Gwen, Hector, and Mia, and burn. Yeah, probably work very well. I mean, Gwen and Mia, I mean, Hector is buffing marksman a lot, so if you are using Mia, it's probably a very good for Gen 5 to have fun, to be honest. But I don't think, even if they burn everything they can, I don't think they can come back at that stage. So let's see if I can burn someone. I don't really have much troop, but let's see if we can do some points. But see, like, burning is a bit of a pain in the... Often when you can burn is when people are having their main march out. But even that, with 2 million troops, they don't have their main march out, they are joining. So they have their main march in the base. And when do we get it? We get it in 1 minute and a half, so... Wow. That was many gem loss for nothing. I was few sec too late. I mean, it does not matter. They're not gonna win whatever they do. We're gonna get some of it, even if they get that one. He's like sending all his march he can. It does not matter. It's not gonna happen. It's really not gonna happen. He's not rallying, so just solo marches and stuff. So nothing's gonna happen here, to be honest. Just fun. Those stats were great. I want more hero gear power, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's... I poured a lot into hero gear. I really poured a lot of what I spent into hero gear. It makes so much more sense than everything else to me. That's why I really love Milliard Bazaar. I think that's, you know, why people... Some people don't really like it, but it's like... It's not Mithril, but Essence Stones, Lucky Hero Gear Chest, XP Component, Fire Crystal, Speed Up. So you have Research. Research, you can get the right stats you want. That's amazing to balance your stats. Fire Crystal is amazing for your troop average. And Chief Gear is amazing compared... Hero Gear is amazing compared to Chief Gear. So I really think Milliard Bazaar is great value for spenders out there. 53, guys. We are breaking the... I mean, I don't know. I think that's really a lot of people for Whiteout Survival on YouTube, to be honest, so thank you very much. MRK, hey, good battle, it was fun. Yeah, we have an edge, right? Webster was quite stronger than you guys, so that give us and she started to have multiple marches with a bit of hero gear, so I don't know, you know, she can probably hold 2 or 3 buildings decently. She can probably hold 2 or 3 buildings decently, so probably not against the main march of your rally leader, but there was quite a gap. It feels, at least in Chief Charm and Chief Gear. I did not check the stat very closely and stuff like that. But that was a good battle, I think. Slightly, maybe not that slightly on our kind of an advantage for us. So do I have a teleport? I have 17 sec. I was trying to look for you, but I did not find you, so let's get here. Do I have a free one? Last points. GG. GG. I mean, you're pretty strong as an alliance. Is that your team B? That's probably your B team, right, as well. It's not your main team, so... So your alliance is actually quite stronger. We had the ups and downs, let's say. So we are not that strong right now as an alliance. We are really not that strong if you look at, you know. Good luck to you too as well. Thank you for being here. Hope it was fun to watch. Oh, that was you? I mean, you are pretty strong, right? Oh, we looked at you earlier. I tried to rally you a bit and did not work very well. It did not work really well. Yeah, I'm assuming it's not the strongest, right? Because you have 60 billion power alliance. I'm assuming you have bigger whales. So, so I'm sure you know. I'm sure you can kick our butts. Wow, I don't got any of these yet today because I was skiing and I was like outside of the home today, so like many of these are already gone. So I need to keep an eye on these for today. But we know we don't take Foundry too seriously, so for us it's like a mix of chill and fun and a bit of competitiveness. More like Tundra Arm Leagues is a lot more interesting, I find, with the not the pressure, but like the tournament format that makes, you know, want you to win basically. So I knew we had one more. I don't think I should keep any of the report today. I mean, that works very well for you. But you are using René. Ah, oui, you are using 6040, so that makes total sense. Yeah, yeah. Total sense. Greg is great, right? Greg is really great for 6040. He sent troops to the north corner. I don't know what happened. We might have someone that passed or something in the States. So I don't have the stamina yet. That I want to click, like, when I do that, I want to click it 20 times a day. It's a miracle it's not, you know, it's still there. So what do you want to do, guys? I can still stay up for like... for what? Half an hour, let's say? I'm a bit cooked tonight, to be honest. Skiing like kind of cook me. So I'll get the city ready to go to sleep. That's for sure I'll get. But, you know, I'm happy to stay like, yeah, for half an hour, something like that. If you want to talk about anything else except joiners, joiners is... You have to watch tomorrow's video for that. I'll try to get my 5 of these. Because I opened all of mine, so I cannot contribute anymore. I'll just check our Discord quickly, what's going on. Okay, it's for a dude that's lost his son on the official Discord. That's terrible. Like sending the troop north, apparently like many states are doing it as well. Times 5, yeah, but on a crappy thing, right? But then, you know, it starts to be like 180, it starts to be tapping into the area I like. This was like all the... How do you say, you know, when you like go to a buffet? Hit the freeze screen for you guys. Hit the game crashing. Let me try to fix it. One sec. I think we have a technical issue. I think we broke the client. It's a bit weird. For me, it's working, so... Worst case, I'll reboot the game if it's an issue. Yes, it was. Is it okay now? No, it disappeared. Okay, so... Give me one sec. See if we can do anything about it. If not, that's okay as well. I'll reboot if it does not work. So let me close that. Okay, it's back. So open another tab on another thing and it kind of totally make that client go broke. I mean go broke, break, whatever. It's just to see if you're following. I'm going to prioritize Romulus over Valeria in the future. But where are they sat? Could, you know, Valeria, you you get only SVS, right? So if you're not rally leader on SVS, beyond, you know, when you get her to like 50, something like that, when she's beyond 50, and you get these high enough, then of course it might make more sense to get Romulus. But I think Romulus seems to be quite more expensive. I don't have it from the top of my head, but Romulus is insane. He's really insane. But I think, you know, with medium spenders, like people that are medium spenders, you, like on my main city, like it starts to be really solid on expert, to be honest. Like my Olga is nearly maxed. Yeah, just another month and it's gonna be great, to be honest. So a bit more, we can do that. Okay, we can complete this one, pretty good. Then we can do that. We did two tonight, that's pretty good. Some rewards. We got some rewards. Can we give something? Can we get something? No. In the farming 70, let me see. Oh, he's doing a free-to-play account, right? Labyrinth 130, but I have not playing events, so that makes sense. There are many events I don't do with the farm, so Hero Power 120. Pets, you know, 36. Hero Power 69. Furnace 80. Let's see how many we have. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm 80 with the Furnace, right? It's not too bad. An expert, yeah, 120. That's 100% free to play. So we, you know, we have over 100 people spending a bit on the States. And these are not spending a lot probably, but they bought a few packs about expert for most of them. I have Romulus at level 40 now. I'm a Sector. You probably mean Olger, but I understand. They look the same. And they start with the same letter. But I was really pissed when I saw the research sheet show up. What do you mean about the research sheet? Oh, but I know about that. Like, you mean like the whale part of the experts, right? I've seen many videos of whales. It's insane. It's very little stats for what it gives, so there is no point to rush to be maxed, right? I mean, you will get slowly very small amount of points, you know, so... Wow. Let me go back. Let me go back on my main. Burak is on fire. But yeah, when you max expert, you unlock like a tree of stats that you can do one by one. And for 10 sigil, you get 0.1% of stats. And then you do like 20, I mean, you gain 1% of attack, then you can move to the next one, and you can gain 1% of defense, and you move to lethality and health, and you can get 1% as well. And it's totally insane. It's like 10, like there are some videos of like Las Vegas spending, I don't know, 1,000 of sigil in 10 minutes. He's spending like 4.7k of sigil in 10 minutes. Like 4.7k sigil. So if you look at the money you need to, like we cannot buy them right now, but if you look at how much it costs to buy 4.7k sigil, it's like thousands and thousands of dollars. So it's really that, yeah, you are not doing that and you are totally right. You should not do that. It's really like a big whale thing, and it's nothing interesting if you're not a whale. You should totally pass on it if you're not a whale. So, I mean, if you max some experts, like you will max Cyril, she's quite easy to max eventually. We might max Agnes, Baldur, like a few of these if they don't release experts, and then we will start to get small, you know, small extra stats. It's not gonna be a bad thing at the end of the day, but it's really like experts are really crazy for extra stats. They cost so much money for the little stats you get. So that means that the devs are very careful to not give too much stats. extra, if that makes sense. And that's not a bad thing, I guess. Because then, you know, if these things gave a lot more stats, you can imagine how behind will be the free-to-players. So these are crazily expensive for the bigger rally leaders, so they'll get stronger and they will win their rallies, but they are not like game breaker that every rally leader must have them. You know, you can still win Sunfire Castle with rally leaders that do not have them, because they are giving so little. But between someone that have these max and someone that don't, then you know which rally is gonna win, right? But that's a 10k more on the account or something. It's crazy. Delarion 8 Tonton, I have Mia 4.5. And Fleet 4.3, that's pretty good. Do you think it could be worth it to get Lean only to 4 stars and do remaining wheel spin on the other 2? That's a good question, now that you can do that. So what I would do, I would not care about Flint. Flint is outdated. Flint is dead. Long live Hector. Hector is the king of bear hunt now. There is no debate anymore between Flint and Hector. Flint got buried and Hector is the king after Geronimo. So it seems to be Geronimo, Hector, Natalia, and I forgot. It's Magnus Flint or Gregory Magnus Flint, something like that. But you know, everyone will have either Geronimo as a spender or Hector. So if you don't have Geronimo, you should have Hector. And that's gonna sort your bear. Mia is still the best. And then your best marksman, right? So you can do, if you want, you can finish your Mia. And then I will do Hector. It does not matter as much, right? Because Mia, it matters a bit more because you will start to use ratios like 5% infantry and 25-35% lancers and the rest as marksmen, right? So you will get damage from marksmen, from lancers on bear for quite a while. So these stats gonna matter. And when you do the widget, these stats gonna matter a bit more. When on Hector, it does not matter. Like soon you will have 1-2% infantry. Like the stats on the widget of Hector do not matter because 1-2% infantry and you increase that, it does not matter. These won't matter for infantry a lot. That's really not important. So yeah, so you could do, you could max Mia. Yeah, that's a. So do Hector later. At least 4 stars is okay. It's really okay 4 star, I think, Hector. It's really, for me, it's where you want to go towards VIP 9 for where you should be. So it's like, you know, how do you go VIP 9 with, you know, with this? Gen 6, it could be worth maxing René, to be honest. Because René allows you to play 60-40 as well. And 60-40, like we've seen quite a few reports from Star, and it's pretty good to burn cities. So if you want to play 60-40, then you can chill on Lean, you can chill on Nectar, you can put them 4 stars, so spin 70 times, go to your VIP 9, finish your Mia, get some gems on the widget for Mia, get it 4, 6, something like that. Don't stress too much for now, you will finish it later for cheap. And then starting René, I really hope that free-to-play players are VIP 9 by René, and then you can start to do, because broadly René are really important to do, Gatot is really important to do 5 stars, so I really think it's worth maxing these to 5 stars with the Lucky Wheel. Yeah, so you're good, you're very good. You're doing good, so that's, you're on track. For me, that's kind of my, I don't know if it's a benchmark in the right word, but that's, you know, Gen 5, 6, you get your VIP 9, then you max your heroes, Gen 6, 7, and moving forward, you do Lucky Wheel 120 times as much as you can. It's a bit tough sometimes to do. And then you start to be in a lot better position for everything, for arena, for... If you look at us, and we can calculate when it's that, but see, like Mia's widget is only 10 now for us. And you see, so it's Gen 4, so we are Gen 9. So it's minus 5 gens, right? So widgets, I mean, it starts to be at 20, right? It starts to be at 18 for the previous gen, and it slowly go down 2 by 2. So here you can, you know, you can barely do 5 per week. When you're Gen 4, you can barely do 5 widgets for Mia here. But here you can do 10 minute widgets for Mia a week. So that's, you know, if if I wanted to, if I was free to play and manage my gem a bit tightly, I'll finish my VIP 9. I'll get my things in order. I'll put Mia, you know, 4 or 6 Gen 3, 4, something like that. With, you know, I'll focus, as soon as I got Agnes, I'll focus a bit on widgets here to get a lot for Mia as much as I can, because the other one do not really matter. Lynn does not really matter. Your widget, Hector do not really matter. Reyna and stuff for Arena, I'll keep it too low, to 1, 2, 3, things like that. I'll keep it very low. Really pour my widgets into Mia as much as I can. So I get her to 6, for example. So you get, when Mia's widget is to 6, you get 10% of attack that she can give you out of 15. So you get 2/3 of the value for like you know, 20% of the cost that what it will cost you to go from, you know, from 10% to 15. So that's really like the best value. So when your widget is 6, I'll actually chill and not worry too much about it. And if you finish it one day, finish it one day. You know, it's not that 2.5% attack on bear is not gonna matter, to be honest. It's not gonna, you know, unless you have like a huge rally and you're a spender and you want to give the best points for your alliance and stuff. But like, if you're free to play, yeah, you're gonna make a few more million points per rally eventually at some point. But that's really not where the points are coming from at the end of the day. So they are coming from the spenders. So I would not worry too much beyond. But that's a good question. That makes me think a bit about how to do heroes. I'm kind of wanted to update, to make an update on heroes. I've done on the French channel, because over Christmas, like I pre-registered on the French channel, I pre-registered Gen 1 to 3 and Gen 4 to 7. Like a few days before the patch that changes everything. But I went on holiday, so I could not update the video. They were already uploaded and ready to be released. So I released the 2 videos, even if they were a bit outdated. And I made a 3rd video when I came back from holidays to kind of fix, you know, the thing that changed with the patch. And I think I kind of need to do that for the English version as well. Kind of... But I really wanted to be like clearer on the impact of the change they made in December. And I think we start to be there. We understand most of the changes and the impact on the changes and stuff. So that's pretty good. Oh, we forgot quite a few things on the farm. I mean, at least I did. Did you win? Yeah, we did. Weatherfun match was cool. We had like a bit of a stronger whale, so it was a bit either to all building. They fight, you know, they were a good fight. We got the win, so it's always good. So I'll be maxing my mushroom. Do you guys have one of these level 10 yet? I'll be doing the mushroom just for the skin on my farm because I don't care about my stat. I'm never fighting. Then I think I'll put this one to... Maybe I'll do this one now. This one I'll slowly finish it with freaking... But like, we don't care about Alliance Showdown. We never win it. We don't even try most of the time, so... We don't even try most of the time, so... That's a nice design, right? That's the best island you ever saw. Sexiest island. I never remember how you see skins of these. That's pretty cool, right? It's same, like Island and Expert are crazy expensive for stats, for whales. But you know, when you have a well that's maxed all their island and all their experts, it's a very big difference. But like the amount of money that you need to spend extra in the game to get these is like insane. And it does not make you stronger in arena, it does not make you stronger in many areas of the game. It's just like a rally leader thing to be the strongest of the strongest. But we had a good margin, so that was safe for Foundry. I could barely burn anyone, to be honest. Like it's insane. I thought with like full T11 and a bit of FC10, it's gonna be easier in Foundry, but what about this one? I mean, you see so many people that are, you know, spending as much as they do, more or less. That's pretty insane when you think about it, but... that was probably me reinforcing that went wrong. I'm happy that G70... yeah, he's pretty... 97 went to F1. Yeah. He's a beast, right? He's a beast. I mean, that's good for you. That's good for you. Did you win your Foundry? Or was it leaking? See, like, it's only 2 million troops. I mean, the dude is not weak by any means. He's quite close, but I'm quite stronger. That's pretty weak on the Lancer side. And that's T8 to T11, so that's pretty good. If you look at the stats, you're like, you know, that's 400%, a bit less. That's quite stronger as well. I mean, who cares about the marksmen, but the Lancers? But that's not crazy stronger, to be honest. He was pretty solid. Oh, he was 20% buffed. Wow. No pets. That's a bit... I mean, that's something I would not do, right? That for me, that's a mistake. So, like, when you are like someone like that in terms of spending and stuff, which that's a crazy, unless you love Foundry so much. But you see, kind of like he's weaker than me, so he cannot burn anybody. Like, I already struggle to burn anyone. So, like, that for me, that in terms of gem management, I will really not advise people to do that. And you know, you do whatever you want, but like buffing 20 for me is crazy. It like puts you, like you can do so much better with your gems for yourself. How many gems did we burn? We burned 30k. We burned 30k, so. Is there a benefit to train T8 troops between SVS? No, of course there is. It depends if you care to make points, right? You make more points by promoting troop. Like, when you, whatever you train, T5, T8, T9, T10, whichever is lower than your max troops. Like, let's say for me, I train T8. So SVS is a month. So when I'm gonna promote my T8, right? T8 to T11, like my T1 to T8 was trained outside of the events. So for 4 weeks, all of that training went to T8 that I've done every day will give me point in SVS when I promote, because that's giving me, I'll get a lot more point per speed ups, right? So it's probably not, I did not calculate if it's like a full, you get 100% of the point you pre-trained, but you get a lot more. So all of these troops, they will make me have more points per minute of speed ups I use on troop training. And right now for me, I train some T10 on Alliance mobilization because it's easier to complete the task. I forgot when I trained T9, to be honest, for whatever was the reason. Maybe sometimes it's convenient, you know, I know I'll be offline for like 16 hours because, you know, we have an evening, then we sleep, whatever. So sometimes I'm just training whatever is convenient in terms of time. But if I really wanted to make as much point as possible in SVS, could I say for 3 months? I probably need to train T5. Like if I train only T10, I will have promoted my T10 to T11 with like 10% of my speed up. So I will use 90% of my speed ups on max troops. And that's just giving a lot less points. So if I can use 50% of my speed ups, 70% of my speed ups, 100% of my speed ups on lower level troops, because I pre-trained them before the event I'm pushing on, you'll get far more points. You'll get far more points. That's just the way it works. So let me know if it makes sense. But that's kind of how it works for that. I should make a video about Tyrant maybe on Tuesday. I need to look at what I've made in the past to kind of explain people what to do. I got quite a few questions already. Do you guys have Tyrant for the first time? For some of you, like 2000 and 2000, you already have it for a while. It's not the sweet spot at all. It really depends. Like the higher you... So, what gives you the most point per minute of speed ups is the closest to your max troop. But that's the theory, right? Again, if I train T10, I get the most point per speed ups when I promote. But the issue is it's taking so long to train T10 that I will use 10% of my speed ups and I will have finished promoting my T10. So the sweet spot is whichever tier of troops you have that will use 100% of your speed ups. Or what you can easily do when you work. If you're offline for 8 hours, then you pick whatever you can. For me, I should go lower than that because I'm at stage, I don't know, my sweet spot is T2 or T3 maybe. I'm at the stage where my research is finished. I have 100 days of research, but I'm not gonna use general speed ups on research anymore because else I'll finish my research tomorrow and then I will waste like my, like the little points I have to make here, like the little research I have to make here. The game is doing it for free. All of these, like, I mean, that one and that one plus a few here, that's all for free if I don't do anything. So all my general speed up that I used to spend on research, they're gonna be on troops. So you see, even if I'm training T8s, like that's promoted in 20 days on all troops. I have 150 already, so I could go to T5 easily. And even with T5, I'll probably not use all of my speed ups on promotion. But then if you start to train too low, but and that start to be a, I mean, I don't like to have too many kind of troops, but that's I probably need to go quite lower, to be honest. That will be our first Frozagan Tyrant. Where do you use the speed up, did you say? George, ask me again, what was it about training troops, about... Because I'm, with a delay, sometimes I'm talking about something and you are reacting to something, so just let me... George, KTS7, just give me a bit more context. Hey, Tonton, I tried 50-20-30 with Wayne or 60-40 with Greg in Foundry today. I think Wayne is quite good. I would not be able to tell you which is best, but that's good that you tested. Where is Wayne? I mean, I'm not too sure about the crit, to be honest. I'm not sure how the crit works. I'm not too sure about the crit works. Let's talk about the crit. Let's look at crit. I really don't know how it works. That's something I need to look into. About farming points. Farming points on troop training? I'm unclear how to answer your question. Let me know. So this week arena is pretty easy because we don't have the big states. I mean, we have some of the big states, right? Emer Assassin is pretty strong. Zone is pretty high in arena. Hello Tonton, don't you think it's better to use general speed up on expert after you finish with research? I mean, I've done so much already on, of course, if you need to, yeah, I agree, but like, that's maxed out, right? So Olga is maxed out, Agnes is maxed out, she will be very soon, but I don't think I need more research. Maybe I need like two days here. But that's all maxed out. Baldur is pretty close. But you know, I'll need if out of the 100 days, like I'm missing books, you know, I'm missing books and I'm not buying books only. So if you have the books, yeah, of course. See, like there are a lot more to do, but the bottleneck is the bottleneck is the books, not the speed up for me. The thing that's why I want to do speed ups on troops is because I'm pushing every 3 months. And if you look around, FC10, FC10, FC9, that's nearly cooked, that's nearly done. So I have one last push on buildings. That's FC 7.5, something like that, nearly FC 8. So when I've done when I do these two buildings, if they do not give us new buildings soon, as a medium spender right now, I cannot make points on my push after saving for 3 months. And Fire Crystal was a source of point that was like 15% chance, 50% of my total points, right? So I need to make that up, and these start to be not really worth to get higher level, unless they need to be max for T12 if we have T12 one day. So I'm gonna put a few levels here because I'm gonna use most of my speed ups on infantry. So infantry, I'm gonna clearly go that to level 8 or something like that. These are gonna put them to level 7. And then healing, I'm probably gonna put healing cost reduction to the one that I use a lot in SVS for rallies. So probably Lancers and Marksmen to 7, maybe this one to 6. So I'll do a bit of points here, but not that much. So then that means that I don't really have points from research and from Fire Crystal shards. Very limited amount of points I will do. I don't really have buildings. So then it starts to be a lot harder to rank top, in the first, second, third, to get the shards to keep doing as many heroes that I've been doing. But if I don't get the 300-400 shards every 3 months, it's a lot, I cannot do as much, right? I cannot do as much. So that's really important in my strategy to get many heroes, and that really allows me to make more testing as well. So that's pretty cool. So I need to make it up. And the solution is, and that's a far more points. That's probably far more points than the buildings. So that's actually very good news. So, but if you are spending less in packs that do speed ups compared to me, like Myriad Bazaar, for example, gives a lot of speed ups, and I'm buying to the $50 pack. So if you have less needing the speed ups for it, then it's you are in a tough situation when you are maxed out buildings. You cannot really win. You cannot really win events anymore because I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna outspend the whales on charms, on chief gear, on hero gear. I'm not gonna outspend the whales, so I mean we start to have like the bigger point makers start to be maxed out. Like Webster, for example. Her charms are close to maxed. That's only blue. 1 by 1 is terrible. Only blue. How many weeks did you use? Oh, sorry. How many FCs do you use per week for refinement? So I'm doing 40 right now. I'm doing 40 every Monday. I think it was mostly for albums. I think albums were giving something. I cannot get anyone helping me. It's terrible. I cannot get anyone helping me. Has been 2 weeks without any extra shard from anybody. So if I remember, I'm still sold, so that's not too bad. Oh, Trimble is catching up. Trimble is catching up. Why am I looking? So crystal, so is there like a super fire crystal? No, it is actually standard refinement. There is no super refinement one. Or it's somewhere else maybe. That we will complete tomorrow. We'll get a bit more of that. But you know, to complete this, we need 5 stars. So it's gonna take a little while. It's gonna take a little while. So this one with the medal SVS power. So we'll finish that next time. That's gonna be trucks. Escort trucks. So yeah, this will be slow. Alliance showdown and stuff. It's gonna be all very slow. He did this one. Yeah, super refinement. That's why I was doing 40s to speed up a bit that one. I had a feeling that was something that's I can afford it. And you know, like the T12 leak, we don't know if it's a leak, right? But the eventual leak we had on T12 was refined fire crystals, right? So that's very weird that we're gonna not use that currency anymore. Like you have to think that even if I start to be max FC10, right? There are some states they have been maxed for a year. So you imagine the amount of super fire crystal they have ready to be, you know, to be used. So, you know, that's a lot of money and a lot of resources. They're not gonna do not give us a mean to use that. Either to convert it or to use it somewhere else. They have to, right? It wouldn't make any sense. So that's why I've been doing 40. Can't wait for the next Tundra Arm Leagues. Maybe if I do a Frost Dragon Tyrant video, I need to talk about these maybe. I want to have a good plan when RFC comes in 2 weeks, so steady pace. I mean, you have some plans that are being drafted by people, like, you know, do you want to do it in a few weeks? Do you want to do it in a few months? Like, all of that have been calculated already. I have some of these on the Discord. But it highly depends on, you know, where are they? On the amount of fire crystal you have, right? It highly depends on that. What do you think is fun way to play a farm differently than the main? Full focus on arena, get gear heroes. It really depends to you. For me, like my farm is really here to sustain my main. So I don't do anything special on it. I've just done the fishing tournament to get the skins. So I'm gonna get I'm just missing a few algae to get the last skin. So that's what I'm gonna do. What you could try is to play a different troop ratio, right? You could experiment with troop ratio. So you could do like with Mia, for example, and play 48 for 48, something like that. So that's things you could do And you could play 60-40 on your main to see kind of the differences and stuff, but I'm not sure what would be fun for a farm. Do you guys have ideas? Like for me, I'm very practical when it comes to these things. Like I kept my farm because I was concerned about T11. Else I would have ditched it a long time ago. And I'm glad I kept it because if you look at my resources, that's what I have left, and I took like twice that amount on my farm since we have T11. So, I mean, I still got plenty of these, right? I don't know if I open all of these. You know, I don't know how much these are worth in terms of supply. So maybe I had enough without my farm, but I'm not sure. I noticed that Wells have max everything score a lot of points in SVS this day. Yeah, so they are, you know, they might be buying... you have a pack here. That's for stamina can that you can buy. They probably buy as well the Heroes Rally that's giving you some stamina can, even if it's like that very little, right? But that's still a bit. And maybe if they are maxed out, but that's insane. That's really insane. That means you have pets maxed out, right? You can buy. Some people are buying, you know. See that many amount of cans I can buy, but that's not that many gems, right? Rails can spend millions of gems. So if they need to, but you understand that if you buy the packs we've seen, plus you buy them with gems, it's like a you need to rally Polar Terror with 6 marches for 16 hours a day. So it's like, how do you do that when you have a job, you know? That's a bit insane. That's a bit insane. But, you know, whales usually spend their gems here. But these are crazy expensive when you think about it, because to get to blue to purple, you need 2,000. So to get to blue to purple with gems, you need 1 million gems. It's 1 million gems to buy this to get to blue to purple. So you need to spend a few million gems to really make a difference compared to free to play. Because you will go all of these to blue to purple, and that will be 10% on per patch, right? On all stats. And you have like 7 of them right now. So that could be, you know. But if you spend 7 million gems on pets, that's 70% of all stats. And that's not crazy, but that's, you know, plus on top of charm and stuff. So that's maybe something I do a bit. Is Frosty 14 the best event to buy pet stuff? I really try to make my pet skill 10. You get a better deal in Frosty Fortune. It's not crazily cheaper than the regular pack. I think the last time I calculated was like, you know, if I compare to these, was like, especially for these, it depends a bit, right? For me, I got 6 chests times 3 for $5, right? So that's 18 for $5. You need to compare that to your... so that's what? That's 6 per dollar? No, well, I'm tired. I don't know. That's divided by... 18 divided by 5, it's complicated. It's 3.6 per dollar, right? So you have to compare a bit. But what's the difference with Frosty Fortune is like the more, you know, the more packs you buy, the more the less gems of Enigma you get per pack, right? Per euro spent or dollar spent, whatever. So if you spend a tiny amount of money and you buy 1, 2, 3, 5 every day, yeah, you get a far better value overall if you use a good strategy to open the chest. If you start to buy every day the 10, 20, 50, $100, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure you get a better deal. Because these are far worse than the first one. So that will be how I think about it. But if you buy like the $5 pack that unlock the double reward on the daily mission, plus you buy like, let's say like me, like $1 and $2 a day or $1 and $3 every day, so that you spend like $20 or whatever on the event, then your value, whatever you buy, the value is crazy. At least it's very good. It's maybe not crazy, but I use my farm to secure win in events. Like, yeah, that's a good way. Alliance Showdown, SVS. Some people, you know, more and more people are using their farm as SVS point making machines, so they don't even improve them. They just upgrade, cancel, upgrade, cancel, upgrade, cancel for Fire Crystal. Same with the Sandstone, so they do bear and they do ETL mission mostly with their farms. and then when an SVS is tough, they just, you know, cancel, upgrade cancel on both essence stones, and they do accumulate a shit ton of stamina. You know, if you find that fun, that's okay. I find it a bit boring. But, you know, I keep my farm only for SVS. So my farm could save for 1 month to 6 months, whatever. I just always push day 1 on my farm, because I tend to get the titles quite early. So I always push day 1, so I push the buildings. And then if we need to, I push everything else later. Hey Trimble, welcome. My strategy is to unlock 300 miles rewards. Or the milestone reward. Which are the 300 ones? Well, you will have quite enough to buy pet stuff. It depends on you go about it. You know, if you do golden and red. I have some of the strategy that people simulated on the Discord to help with that. Maybe I need to put a bit more. That's what I need to do, maybe. Let me check at what we have on the Frosty Fortune. I'll go soon, guys. Wife is coming home. Oh, she's home. Okay. So I'll go actually in 5 minutes. It's bedtime for us, and I'm really tired after skiing. So Frosty Fortune, because someone asked me a question around that, and I think I shared something the other day. Yeah, no, I just have the strategy to get the city skin and to get the mammoth or the mammoth or the snowmobile. I don't think I've seen simulation about how to play the game normally and what is the best thing to play the game normally, if that makes sense, right? If you're not like looking at a specific target of roses. But the one that I think that will be the snowmobile is like opening red and golden and refreshing. That's the strategy for the snowmobile. The strategy for the city skin is very, very specific to the city skin. And I'm not sure that's the best overall. But you could play it as well. It's open the red and the golden ones. And if there are 3 or less than silver chests, you open all. So that's the best 2 strategies overall. But you know, you have the link on the Discord with like all the simulation from TK235, and these were verified, I think, by the guys from Most Nerds as well. So they are all sound. So nice to chill here. Yeah, it's been a chilling evening after Foundry. 200 rupees, yeah, that's gonna, you know, if you get to the 300, you're gonna get quite a lot, to be honest. You might have a few thousand. Bye bye, thank you for the reply, until next time. Hello, welcome. I'm about to leave, guys. It's bedtime, so I'll slowly go. Need to sleep. Somehow we need sleeping as humans. So let's do arena together. Never attack your state. Nearly always use 3 marksmen. There are so many cases where it's actually the best. But we'll do arena gent very slowly, and I'll have to go. But that was really cool. We have been, you know, 50 plus, we are always 40 plus now. It's really, really, really insane to me. You too, Trimble. You too. Hope you had a good weekend. Hey, Coco, thank you as well. Should be a good night. I'm wrecked. So, and tomorrow will be a lot of work to do. So, but that's, you know, I'm doing my arena 3 hours before reset, so I'm gonna get my butt kicked soon. Thank you, Trimble. Hopefully they stick around if they like it. I have a very good video coming out tomorrow, so I expect some people to not agree with it, but you know, that's okay. As always, you know, test it and see for yourself. With whatever I'm saying. Test it and see for yourself. You don't. I don't think you do, right? The other day we looked at and... Oh, Twiki, that's one of the new guy. Yeah, I'm a bit far from like that power. Is Twiki new? I guess he's new, right? Because I don't follow with changing name, but see like... The other day we found a dude that was eating me all the time and he swapped his gear for bear. So we bullied him for like many attacks, but you know, I'm not really, you know, I was worried that with the YouTube channel, like people pick up on me in arena and places like that, and they just, you know, I was concerned it could be a reason for that. Seems not. Yeah, PT don't care. PT eats everyone. See how Xura is healing? You see Gwen was nearly dead. So that's why it's amazing to have Xura. So let me look at that guy. Can I beat? I can. 99% I beat that guy. It's two Lancers, so that's probably terrible. I mean, there is no delay, official delay. Like it's just the usual streamer delay. Streaming delay. There is no like I did not put any delay for regular Foundry. So see, like I totally destroyed these guys. I mean, they have very weak expert bonus as well. So, oh, that's someone I wanted to bully. Many people are very weak old girls, even if they are strong in their gear. I mean, there is still a big difference here, but see here, like Gwen is never dying, and these are a bit far. I don't want to attack Lena, but she's using two Lancers, so that's probably terrible. Diablo? Probably kick his butt. But I don't know if two Lancers is actually good. I don't think it's good, to be honest. I would if I had to bet. Yeah, for me, like I rarely eat anybody, but often I have many people of the states being offered, and I don't like to waste gem on refreshing and time on refreshing, so usually don't. But see how she's healing on the other side too? But that's the power of Xura. That's why Xura is amazing. Like my team is full. Tell me sometime what to do with mine. I mean, I said it in the rally leader chat. You do like me and just put Hendrik here if you have Hendrik. You do Bradley on the left, Xura in the middle, and you put your best gear on Bradley. But you need to put some gear on Xura as well and to put some gear on Hendrik. You put some XP on all of them. You want Xura to stay alive to heal everybody, so she needs to have some gear. And then you put marksman, you put lancer infantry up front, and that's gonna kick butts. But I need to go, everyone. That's it for today. That's it for me. See you tomorrow for the video on rally joiner, rally leaders, troop ratio for Gen 1 to 6, and then slowly working towards, you know, Gen 7, 8, 9, 10. Somehow I forgot everything we did the last few gens. In terms of rally leading, I should have taken notes of what we do. So yeah, but thank you very much for being here. What a pleasure. We are already back to 40, so many people left, but we are back to 40, so I'll go. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Much love to everyone. Cheers. Bye-bye.